Take a deep breath in and gently let it out. Again, breathe in and release. Allow the day to fall away. Whatever came before this moment does not need to come with you now. Tonight, we step inside a space designed just for you, a hidden corner of your mind we call your brain room. Our theme this evening is the Overgrown Greenhouse, quiet, lush, and alive with gentle growth. You walk barefoot along a soft, mossy path. Moonlight guides the way, silvery and calm, just enough to show you where to go and just dim enough to invite deep rest. Ahead of you, an old greenhouse stands. Its glass panels are fogged with time, some cracked, some overtaken by vines that have crept in freely. But inside, you sense warmth and light and something sacred waiting. You press open the weathered wooden door. It creaks gently, not in warning, but like a whisper of welcome. Inside, the air is rich with the scent of jasmine, lavender, and damp earth. There's a golden glow that seems to come from the plants themselves. Soft lamps hang among the leaves, and tiny firefly-like lights drift lazily in the air. It's peaceful here, but also deeply alive. As you step fully into the space, you notice the temperature is perfect, like a hug for your skin. There's a soft bench nearby, cushioned with moss and old quilts, and it calls to you like an old friend. Go ahead and take your seat, or lay back if you prefer. You're safe here. You are wanted here, and you're exactly where you need to be. In this greenhouse, there is no pressure, no judgment, only growth and softness, only love. Let your body begin to settle. Let's begin by bringing your awareness down to your feet, these steady, strong feet that carry you through the world. Let them rest now. Feel them soften, sink, as if the moss beneath you is rising up to support every part of your soles. Let that sense of release begin to rise, drifting upward through your ankles. And if it helps, feel free to give them a soft sway, a gentle shift, whatever encourages the letting go. Continue up your calves, unraveling any tension you've been holding. Your knees relax next, those quiet joints that bend for others, but now they soften just for you. Your thighs are next. Feel their strength, their shape, not as something to critique or change, but as part of the miracle of you. They settle deeper now, like roots returning to soil. Now your hips. Feel them ground you. Feel them release. This is where emotion often lives, where stories collect. But tonight, we offer that space peace. Let the calm rise into your belly. No judgment here, just breath. Let it expand gently with your inhale and fall with your exhale, like the rise and fall of soft leaves in the wind. This belly holds your intuition, your strength, and yes, your softness too. Now bring awareness to your chest. Feel the breath moving, not just to keep you alive, but to remind you that you're allowed to take up space. Your heart rests here, beating its own rhythm, beating for you, always. Now let this awareness rise into your shoulders. Notice if you're carrying weight here that doesn't belong to you. Let it fall away, as if leaves were gently being shaken from a branch. Let gravity take them. Next, your arms. Feel the air around them shift, as if the greenhouse itself is holding them for you. Your upper arms, so often full of effort, reaching, lifting, and proving. Let them drop. Let them feel how it feels to do nothing at all. Your elbows, those quiet hinges of support. Allow them to loosen, unclench. No need to hold so tight. Your forearms, strong, tender bridges between giving and receiving. Let the muscles let go now. Let them sink. Now your wrists, those delicate gates of energy. Let them soften. Bend gently, releasing the weight they've carried, especially the invisible kind. And finally, your hands. Let them uncurl, each finger softening, like petals folding inward for the night. These hands have held pain and carried burdens and still reached for beauty. Let them rest now, completely, freely, without expectation. You don't have to hold anything right now. You don't have to be anything right now. Just be here. Now your neck, often tight from effort, from holding up too much for too long. But not tonight. Let your neck be cradled by the air around you. Let go. Now your jaw. Feel it soften, unclench. Here, you don't have to hold it all together. Let this relaxation move through your cheeks, around your eyes, across your forehead, as if warmed by the last golden traces of daylight, gently fading into dusk. And lastly, the crown of your head. Feel a soft glow here, as if something has just bloomed at the very top of you. A reminder, you are growing, even in stillness. Your whole body, from the ground to the sky, is safe, is sacred, and is enough. Let yourself float in that stillness for a moment longer before we begin exploring the greenhouse around you. You rise slowly, feeling rested, rooted, like a flower that's just finished absorbing the morning light. The greenhouse awaits you, not for repair, but for renewal, to let love grow where it was always meant to. You begin to walk along a winding stone path. Soft moss cushions each step, and glowing flowers gently lean in as you pass, as if even the plants are curious about your presence and your energy. To your left, you see a vintage misting bottle perched on a wooden table. The label reads compassion. You pick it up and feel the cool glass in your hand. As you give it a light squeeze, a soft mist sprays into the air and settles over your skin, like a gentle embrace from the universe. This is compassion for the times you felt not good enough, for the parts of yourself you've kept hidden. Let it settle on your shoulders, your chest, your heart. And when life feels heavy and you forget how deeply you are loved, remember the mist of compassion. Close your eyes, take a breath, and feel it wrap around you again, like a gentle reminder that your softness is your strength and your love is always within reach. Across from where you are standing, you spot a hanging orb, radiating warmth and golden light. It's glowing with the word acceptance. You step toward it and place both hands around the orb. It pulses gently, like a steady heartbeat, like a quiet rhythm of someone who knows they don't need to prove anything to be worthy of love. As you breathe, the orb begins to sync with your rhythm, your breath, your heart, your being. Each beat whispering, "You are enough, exactly as you are right now." You feel a shift, not loud or dramatic, but like the quiet cracking of an old seed just beginning to grow again. And you realize this is something you can return to, not just here, but any time your mind begins to measure or compare or push you to be more. In the middle of a hard day, when the voice in your head gets loud, you can pause, close your eyes for just a moment, and remember this orb, its golden light, its steady pulse, its gentle voice whispering again. Even now, even here, you are still enough. Further down the path, a mirror framed in ivy catches your eye. But this mirror doesn't show your face. It shows your energy, your softness, your resilience, and your spark. You pause and take it in, maybe for the first time in a long time. Beneath the mirror, you notice a dial, and it reads, "How I see myself." You reach out and adjust it slowly, not to change yourself, but to see yourself more clearly. With each gentle turn, your reflection shifts. You see light returning to your eyes, strength you forgot you had, the warmth you give to others, now finally turning inward. You're not a problem to solve. You're a story in motion, a soul that keeps showing up, even on the hard days. You are not broken. You are blooming. And from now on, whenever you're caught in a loop of self-criticism or standing in front of a mirror that only reflects surface things, you'll remember this mirror, the one that sees you whole. And maybe, just maybe, you'll whisper to your own reflection, "I see you, and I'm proud of you." Near the back of the greenhouse is a trellis wrapped in vines. A small plaque reads, "Self-love grows here." There's a little knob. You turn it gently. Slowly the vines begin to grow in real time, stretching upward with every breath you take. This is your love for yourself, growing at the speed of trust and care and patience. Not rushed, not forced, just gently unfolding. You reach out and touch one of the soft leaves. It's warm, alive, and a part of you now. Tucked beneath a flowering vine, you spot a sun-faded notebook wrapped in twine resting on a sun-dappled bench. It's titled, "The Gentle Archive, Things You've Done Right." You pick it up, and as you flip through the pages, you're surprised to find entries already written there. Not in your handwriting, but in a gentle, knowing script. Entries like, "You showed up even when you were tired. You chose kindness instead of perfection. You tried again, even after doubt." You read page after page, small moments you've never thought mattered, but somehow they've been recorded here. Let yourself linger and feel your chest soften as you realize you have been showing up for yourself all along. The world may not always notice, but you can. And this journal, it will always be here to remind you of your quiet bravery. Over to the side, hanging low from an old tree limb, you see a glowing lantern swaying gently in the breeze. Inside it, a small flame flickers, soft and golden. There's a label carved into the base, Heartlight, the part of you that's never gone out. You step closer and feel its warmth on your face, like the exact feeling of being seen and safe. This light, it's yours. It stayed lit through grief, through doubt, through all the times you thought you'd lost your spark. You place your hand over your heart, and for a moment, you can feel the same glow flickering inside your chest. Quiet, steady, still here. Let this lantern remind you, even in your darkest seasons, your heart never stopped trying. Hidden beneath a vine-draped alcove is a different, soft, glowing lantern, resting on a mossy stone ledge. This lantern flickers gently. Its flame dances with every memory or emotion that has weighed heavily on your heart. You're invited to hold it close, to whisper something you haven't yet forgiven yourself for. Let the lantern absorb it. No judgment, only light. Its glow doesn't dim, it grows. Because forgiveness doesn't shrink us. It makes us softer and stronger all at once. A quiet warmth spreads through your chest as you realize you were never meant to carry it all alone. And as you return to daily life, know that this lantern still exists within you. At any time, you can call it back into your mind, hold it close, and offer yourself the grace you deserve. Forgiveness is not a one-time act. It's a gentle practice you're always allowed to revisit. Then after a moment, your eyes travel to the back of the greenhouse, where you find a small wooden cabinet with tiny labeled drawers. Inside are seeds, each one representing a chance you deserve to take again. Not because you failed, but because you've grown. You find a drawer labeled Mistakes I'm Learning From, and another dreams I still deserve. You're invited to plant one, just one for now. Tuck it into a little pot. Water it gently. Know that starting again isn't weakness. It's wisdom and hope. And proof that your story isn't over. It's still unfolding, leaf by leaf. Let yourself rest here for a moment, among all of these living symbols of your worth, before we begin to wind down. You're welcome to take a few more moments to explore this overgrown greenhouse. Maybe there's a vine you'd like to follow, a scent that calls you deeper into the space, or another hidden mechanism of self-love waiting to be discovered by you. Trust that whatever you find, it's something your heart is ready to hold. You sit down once more on that soft, mossy bench. Blankets wrapped around you like the arms of someone who sees you clearly and holds you with no condition. All around you, the greenhouse hums with quiet life, like your own body, breathing, glowing, and growing. You've touched compassion. You've held acceptance in your hands. You've witnessed your worth reflected back to you in blooming vines and golden light. Now let it in. Let it move past the thinking mind. Let it settle deeper into your bones, your breath, your story. If part of you resists, if you feel unsure or unready to fully believe you deserve this, that's okay. Just know you don't have to force love to enter. You only have to stop pushing it away. So for now, just whisper to yourself softly, I am open. And maybe that's all it takes. Maybe self-love starts with that one moment of willingness to see yourself not through fear or failure, but through kindness. Look around this place one more time. See how nothing here is perfect. The cracked glass, the wild vines, the broken bits that let in moonlight. And still, this place is sacred. So are you. You are allowed to grow at your own pace. You are allowed to love what is unfinished. You are allowed to stay soft, even when the world asks you to harden. Let your heart take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine your self-love glowing just a little brighter inside you. Not because you earned it, because it was always there. You've simply remembered. The lights in the greenhouse begin to dim, but not from darkness, just a soft winding down, like the world tucking you in. You stand once more and walk slowly to the center of the greenhouse floor. You pause here, one hand over your heart and the other over your belly. You are not empty. You are not broken. And you are not behind. You are full. You are healing. You are unfolding at exactly the right pace. You close your eyes and take one final deep breath. Inhale, gathering love. Exhale, releasing anything not yours to carry. And now, let the following words move through you. No need to repeat them aloud. Just feel them, as if your own soul is whispering them back to you. I am allowed to be soft. I am worthy of love, especially my own. I release the idea that I must earn my worth. My growth doesn't need to be visible to be real. There is beauty in my being, not just in my doing. I forgive myself for the times I forgot this. You slowly begin to walk towards the greenhouse door, feeling lighter, more whole, as if every cell in your body has been watered with kindness. You open the door and step back into the night air. The moon greets you, and the stars feel just a little closer now. You are not alone. You are never alone. And you are loved. You are love. If this experience nurtured something in you tonight, I'd love to invite you to support this space. You can like this video, leave a comment sharing what resonated most, or even subscribe so you don't miss when we return here together. New Brain Room episodes bloom every Sunday at 7 p.m., and you are always welcome here. Thank you for being a part of this gentle corner of the world. And now, let yourself drift into rest and into peace, into the deep, nourishing quiet of being. Good night to your beautiful soul. You're doing just fine. Sweet dreams.